I love starting my day at the beach. Being alone with the sun, the sand, and the vast sea helps set the perfect tone for the day.
Exploring the Sadhana forest in Auroville with John yesterday was lots of fun. But now it's time for some solo tripping and I have reached Pondicherry. Pondicherry is a beautiful city with French architecture, mix of culture, lovely food and even lovelier people. And my first destination is the Eden Beach.
Recently, you must have seen the news about India becoming the first country to receive the Blue Flag Award for 8 of its beaches. Eden Beach was one of the 13 Indian beaches that were nominated for the certification.
The Blue Flag is usually given to the safest, cleanest and most environment-friendly beaches in the world. Basically, ये beaches की Oscar की तरह है. Just to be nominated is a big achievement. मुझे ना बीच पे बैठ के फील्स देना बहुत सही लगता है. But you know when you have a fantastic skyline और नीचे एक चिप्स का पैकेट दिख जाता है ना, मूड खराब हो जाता है.
I recently read that by 2050 there'll be more plastic in the ocean than fish. The Bay of Bengal is one of the worst hit areas. For example, the corals of Saint Martin Island near Bangladesh are almost dead, littered with marine debris, plastic packages and food wrappers discarded by hundreds of tourists daily. The problem is that as tourists we don't understand the long-term ramifications of our actions.
The cool thing about the Eden Beach is that it serves so many events around sustainability. The fact that it's so clean and so well maintained makes the message that much stronger. Hello MG.
I'm listening.
Can you please open the sunroof? Thank you. अगर आपको पौंडीचेरी की असली वाइब देखनी है ना, then you have to come to the French colony in the White Town. You have to either bike it or walk these streets.
The White Town in Pondicherry is famous for its French architecture and chic cafes. There's something very rustic about the streets here. If you are in Pondicherry for a day, I highly recommend checking this place out.
This is the Aurobindo Ashram. It's a very popular site here in Pondicherry. It has this spiritual community of disciples of Sri Aurobindo and his spiritual collaborator, the mother, Mira Alfasa. The disciples here are actually called sadhaks, and there are over 80 departments of farms and gardens that are run by these sadhaks. It's a must-see in Pondicherry. There's so much history and culture that's seeped into the streets here, from the Romain Roland Library to the Gandhi statue. Time has designed this place, and in such a way that would surely awaken the curious cat in you. That was super fun. By the way, it's kind of funny, but that cycle and this car have the same amount of CO2 emissions. Can you believe it? And of course, it's way easier driving this car, let's be honest. Another thing amazing about Pondicherry is the thriving cafe culture. The best way to experience this is to drive around and go to the first place that catches your fancy. So good. This is my third lunch, by the way. When you guys come to Pondicherry, you have to go cafe hopping, by the way. The culture here is insane.
They say there's something in the water that got them all acting so crazy. Don't know why they even bother showing up, calling me mommy.
And now I am headed to the Dune Eco Village and Spa, and I am super excited.
Listen carefully. We don't go running if you wanna know what we need.
I've now reached the Dune Eco Village and Spa. This property is over 35 acres of organic farmland, and it's the perfect place if you want to pamper yourselves. And that I want to do. Wow, what a room! Oh my god, what is this place?
The resort lays emphasis on the complete mind, body, soul experience. Conceived by a young French architect with a love for all things belonging to the environment, the rooms here were built using reclaimed materials from old heritage houses and Chettinad palaces.
So I've heard यहाँ पे there's this really cool organic restaurant called Fun. And I'm starving, so I'm gonna go have some fun there. Fun is basically food you need. So you can get freshly squeezed juices, home ground organic coffee, brioches, croissants, basically an authentic French breakfast, among others. You can tell exactly how fresh your juice is by roaming around these farmlands. I literally just saw pineapples and watermelons grow there. I'm so happy about this.
Can do it better. Lo sabemos. We'll have them throwing the dinero. Velos, velos. We always do it right. No, we don't waste no time. Show 'em that we got it, then we.
There's this myth that eco-travel is hard, but that's not true. In the larger scheme of things, you might be irrelevant, but your actions aren't. That's why eco-travel is not just responsible, but is also rewarding for one's soul.
In life, things don't always go according to plan. But that's when you find something even better. For example, I really wanted to go to that lighthouse and get an aerial view of Pondicherry. But guess what? I'm actually at a spot that truly speaks to me. This is such a great spot to gain some perspective. When you see such a large ocean and such a wide sky above, you realize you're such a small little part in a very large picture.
My trip to Tamil Nadu has come to an end, but these memories will live on with me for the rest of my days. The South has more than lived up to its billing. Now I can't wait to see what the North has to offer.
If you want to learn more about ecotourism and if you want me to explore more such places, then please share this video with all your friends. And don't forget to comment below and tell me about your experiences. I'd love to read it.